All right, what's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning back into the Biz with T right here, right now, with your one and only rock star on the mic, Mr. David Dwayne, on My Fair Swings Radio. We got our boy Steven from Black Ink on with us. What's going on, bro?
What's up, dog?
Man, just out here.
How you doing?
How about yourself?
Same old thing. Trying to make it and maintain out here.
So that's right. Well, thanks so much again for this interview. Definitely we tried to connect before, but now we got you. And first of all, congratulations on the tattoo shop being a success, the show being a success. How does it make you feel that all of this greatness is, coming?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Not in a million years I ever think I'll get where I'm at right now. You know what I mean? Like, who think like a kid from the street, you know what I mean, just tattooing will have a VH1 show or even be this successful in something that he really didn't plan to ever do. Like, I became a tattoo artist. Yeah, because a lot of times when you from the hood, there's a lot of negativity and stuff like, and I'm not gonna tell you no lie. For somebody like me who tried to make a drastic change from the negative to positive, it was kind of a hardship. And I tell you, God, honestly, if it wasn't for God and this whole situation, I don't know where I'll be at this day and age. Because after years and years of trying to be on the good path, and sometimes you don't see it unfold right in front of you, and you don't know what's unfold for your future, sometimes you be thinking like, was this the right choice? But I'm glad I stuck with it.
And what made you want to go into the tattooing industry?
I always had like a little passion for art, and I really never wanted to be a star of an artist. So that's why I kind of gave up the whole art thing. But after a while, and after seeing like me getting tattoos, I seen one of my homies, he started doing tattoos. It was like, yo, it's time to be like a grown man and do something that wouldn't get me in trouble or in jail or dead. You know what I mean? Like, it was just time for a change. And I had the bug to do tattoos, but I really never pursued it until my last boss fired me because he's like, you should be doing tattoos instead of being here. So honestly, it was my last ex-boss that really helped me out.
And with tattooing, how do you feel like it's, kept you out of, trouble with different situations that you could possibly be in like life, would you say?
What? I'm sorry, I didn't hear your question. Say that again.
I was saying, like, with tattooing, how would you say, like, that's helped you and the things that you've been able to do within that industry with life, becoming, like, a better man and stuff like that?
I mean, how can I say it? Like, I don't think it's just tattooing. I think the whole experience of being put somewhere you wasn't expecting and not being able to follow anybody else's blueprint. Like, you putting out your own blueprint as you go. So it really forces you to mature in such a rapid way that you really don't notice it until one day you just feel like you're a whole different person.
So I've got a fan question from Chanel. Her Twitter's and Instagram is Chanel Wells. She wanted to know, as far as getting into tattooing, how hard of a industry is that to break in?
For a minority is almost impossible. Like, to break in this industry as a minority, you're gonna have to do 15, almost 20 years before they even recognize you because you're a minority.
And with what you've been able to do, I've even got to say, sidebar-wise, it's definitely inspiring to young African-American brothers such as myself because, especially more so the younger youth, it inspires them where they can say, you know what, Caesar on Black Ink is doing his thing. He's got a business. He's got a fiance. Like, he's really doing the American dream for our culture. And how does that make you feel to know that kids are watching all over the world and are getting inspired by, what you've been able to do?
I'll be honest with you. It makes me nervous in some types of way because I know because of that, I have that extra pressure that I can't fail. Like, I'm not just doing it for me anymore. I'm doing it for everybody who wish that lives vicariously through me or who wants to be like me or better than me. You know what I mean? I'm putting out a blueprint for them, actually. And for that, I have to look at stuff really different now. Like before, I could just do what I want. Now I have to second and third think certain things to the point that I have to make sure that I make the mature and conscious decision, not just for me, but for people who's looking at me for help or looking at me as what would Caesar do. I want to give people a clear insight of who I am and what things that I do and why I do it. Not just, oh, Caesar's spazzing out on TV, Caesar's doing this, Caesar's doing that. Everything is for a reason. And beforehand, like season 1, season 2, I was just going on. Now that I see like I'm like a role model, and you go to some of these places like Caesar, I look up to you. I never heard that until recently. So it kind of messes with you and like, damn, you look at me like maybe I gotta clean up some of my ways, so you know what I mean. You don't pick up some of my bad habits.
But you know what though? I say when people see bad habits of people, they respect it because not everything is perfect. No one's life is perfect. And I think what that shows people, especially on a reality show, they say, you know what, Caesar and, you know, Puma might be arguing, so like that, and whatever, but this is what happens in life. Like, it happens. You argue with your friends that you know for a long time. You go through situations with, you know, your significant other, your mother, your brother. It happens. But I think people see that as a good thing, that they're able to see that through an outlet like Black Ink. Because other shows, they just sugarcoat it and they edit it down. We don't even get to see the half of what just happened on Monday night. You know what I'm saying?
So and that's the next thing. People, a lot of things ain't said and ain't seen. So a lot of people be thinking like I just be going off the hinges, and it's really not like that. Like everything is really calculated with me.
And that's another thing that people don't understand. Like people just don't snap just to snap. There's a reason behind the reason why they snapped. So when you and Puma had a second encounter, I said this stems from something way back that we are not even seeing on camera. It's something back.
Exactly, like it's a full circle thing that people don't even know. Like there's a lot of things, but you know, I'm gonna tell you the honest truth. I honestly wish that situation never happened between me and him. Like, I even though that shit happened, I loved him like he was my little brother. Like, if me and Puma might have got into certain things, but to this day, even though we ain't talking or, you know what I mean, or whatever, I just don't have that kind of animosity towards him. It's not the same. It's not shit. Like, he's mad at me, but I can't be, you know what I mean, because at the end of the day, I know how it is and what it is. Like, honestly, if I wasn't at the top, I'd be going at the person who's at the top. So why wouldn't he, even though that is my friend, or used to be my friend? Why wouldn't he feel some type of, like, you're supposed to? We sometimes see it as jealousy. It's human nature. You know what I mean? Just because he's my friend, but he wasn't supposed to. Everybody does that. You know what I mean? So I hold him accountable for certain things, but
absolutely.
I don't know if I'm an idiot or something, but I'm more of a forgiving person. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and talk you or badmouth you, but at the end of the day, you gonna know that you was a true friend, and the shit that happens is just shit that happens. That's how sometimes friendships fall apart. And I'm sorry it happened that way. And I wish I could reconcile everything with them, but that's just how life is. Right? You have friends and you gain friends and you lose friends. And right now, all I can really concentrate on what I'm trying to build. And that's the most important thing, because I gotta leave something for my family. I gotta leave an inheritance. I gotta leave something that somebody be like, yo, he did what he was supposed to as a man. That's all I want.
That's just something, and you know what? People can only but respect that, and the fact that you were able to, you know, keep a positive attitude and be totally 100 about the, you know, situation with you and Puma. And say, you know what? I wish it never happened, but you know, I looked at him as a little brother, and things shouldn't happen this way. But it happens, and because people do things and end friendships, but they never admit the fact that, damn, you know what? We were wrong. Damn, I acted like an asshole. Damn, that person was a good person. So I gotta, you know, commend you on even keeping a positive, you know, mind state and saying, you know, she was a good friend, because a lot of people don't give, you know, their ex-friends, girlfriends, whatever, that credibility.
Nah, I would never do that. Like, some people get into their emotions. I get into my emotions for a second, but after that, I don't hold grudges. I'm not going to sit there and try to belittle him because we're not friends no more. Kuma was a great friend to me at one time, but like I said, friendships fall apart, just like sometimes relationships fall apart. You ain't supposed to hold a grudge towards that person forever because they wasn't with you forever. That's just life.
Right. And speaking of relationships that fall apart, well, I guess we'll say almost fell apart, but you went back. You went to Paris so far to, get that love back. And I got to say, that's what a man's supposed to do. And congratulations on the engagement. Like,
thank you.
How are you feeling about, this new chapter in your life?
I'll be truthful with you. Like, it's just like that. I've just been avoiding with her because of, I don't know, as a guy, you just feel like sometimes you ain't supposed to get married. Like, you're just supposed to be the bachelor forever. But as you get older and you start seeing certain things and recognizing certain things in your life, like with Dutchess, it was different. Like, it's not another female that can replace her. And it's not nothing sexually. It's mentally. Like, I've never met anybody that I could actually, like, have a decent conversation or can catch me in some shit. Like, what? Whoa, I thought I was wanting to, like, wait, how did you catch me? So it'd be like, when you meet your match, you might as well just give in instead of fighting years you're going to miss out on. Just fighting against everything. Just go with the flow.
Right. And that's very true. For myself, I've experienced that, when you know that it's something, when you find that one person and you know it's a good thing, but some people just lag and drag their feet, like they just be like, oh, it's over, fuck it, we're never going to talk again, it can never be something, and it's kind of stupid that people think that way.
Especially if you want to be with somebody, it's a stupid way to think. But I can't tell you no lie. I was thinking that, like, man, forget that. I'll find me another female. I got business to attend to. But the one thing I heard is when you make it somewhere, who you gonna share it with? Like, it's gonna be a lonely world if you just want it all for yourself. Like, the experience in life, there should be someone you experience it with and share it with. It shouldn't. I'm not a selfish person, so I don't mind sharing my life with somebody. They just have to be somebody special to me. I feel it's worth it.
Yeah. And that's what everybody has to understand. And with you and Dutchess, like, you both have found each other through, art of what you guys both love to do, and tattooing. And, you guys might be different, but y'all work. Y'all opposites do attract. And it,
Yeah, that's definitely opposite, definitely a track. That statement is definitely true with us. Because we opposites, but we're like one and the same, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, definitely. Because people all the time will be on Twitter saying, oh, I don't like Caesar and Dutchess' relationship. They shouldn't be together. Oh, he should just leave. She should just leave. But people don't get that. Y'all actually work for each other. Like, everybody is crazy in some shape or form. I don't give a damn if you are P. Diddy, Donald Trump. Everybody has a crazy entity in them where it's like there's someone for everybody.
It's just human nature.
So now let me ask you before we wrap up. What's one thing on this show that you wish we can see?
I don't know, man, because I hate to be repetitive and keep saying all the good stuff that I do, because I really don't do it for anybody but the people I'm doing it for. So it's kind of hard and difficult to answer that question, because the stuff that I really would like it to film is stuff that it's selfish in me, because I be wanting people to feel like, yeah, Caesar's like, he's not such an asshole. Like, he really cares about people, but that's for my own selfish stuff. I would say more tattoos.
Right.
I wish people would see, like, we really don't just sit there and just talk. We really do tattoos. Like, we really into the tattoo culture. Like, we're the first real black couple to really be taking over this industry and respecting this industry.
Right. And people got to respect it. Gotta respect because y'all are doing something that's different. So, what would you say is next for you, Caesar, and just like Black Ink, and all this? What you got next up your thing?
My future with Black Ink is very, very simple. It's to expand, to bring a Black Ink to every major city on franchising, and start making a family in a couple of years.
That's dope. Did you say on the one of these episodes you wanted to do, or maybe I've heard you said you wanted to open up another shop real soon? Where do you want to?
I got a few spots that I want to open. Like, I'm not gonna tell you no lie. I want to open one in Dutchess' hometown, and I also want to open one in Atlanta right now.
Nice. That's smart.
2 spots, North Carolina and Atlanta, and then I'm going to take it Midwest and the West Coast.
That's business smart and branding smart to do it like that.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to be the P. Diddy of tattooing. Like, don't stop, keep stop.
Yo, you headed there, man. You are headed there. You just keep doing the damn thing and, like, forget what these naysayers had to say, because guess what? They sitting at home watching Black Ink, saying they crap, but they in front of a computer all day, and that's all they can do.
Exactly.
You keep doing the damn
That's
thing.
what I'm hoping. I'm hoping to keep doing it and keep getting bigger and bigger and inspire some more people to get bigger.
Well, Caesar, thanks so much for this interview. Great to finally catch up.
I'm gonna put
with
Dutchess
you.
back on the phone because I'm about to get back on this moped. But it's good talking to y'all.